How you guys doing? I'm Stan Banks from T-Shirt Side Hustle, and I help people start t-shirt businesses from home or wherever you're at. And today, you guys are about to watch me unbox this Sawgrass 400 and show you everything that I got in its entirety. If you want to know, the links to everything are down in the description below. Hope you guys enjoy this video right after the intro. Just before I get to starting the unboxing, I just wanted you guys to really know and understand why sublimation is a good thing and also why I stayed away from it for so long. So I'm really truthfully and honestly only into t-shirts. I'm not into novelty items. I wasn't into it before, but now I'm going to start to play with some of the different things. And now this is the perfect time. I do have 16 by 20 huge sheets that I sublimated some designs with. I'll actually pop one up right here, the King and Queen design. It's one of my favorites. We actually sublimated that shirt in the past with a 16 by 20 sheet, obviously on a 16 by 20 press. It's a super, super large print. But adding sublimation to your business, you can start to move things like cups, mugs, mouse pads, plaques, glass, antique photos, all types of different things. Anything with a polyester compound, which is a synthetic compound, it allows the the ink to actually dye into the fabric. Or you can do anything coated with some type of polyester coating, and that allows the ink to, again, dye into them particles and attach itself, and you can come out with some very, very good looking custom novelty items, things that you would find at a gift shop, and you can charge a premium for, and people will love because of the sentimental value. Now, I'm going to be honest, I am not a sublimation expert by any means. I do know a little bit about sublimation. I have sublimated shirts and different things like that, but this is going to be a learning process for myself just as long as you guys. So if you haven't purchased it yet and you are planning on it, well, now's the time to get you set up so we can learn together. And it's guys out there, I know, or let me not say guys, there are guys and girls out there who are experts, have been doing it for a while. So make sure you guys just give back to the community by helping me answer questions. I don't know everything, but I want to make sure that everybody is on pace and on track to do successful once they get their sublimation printed. So I'm counting on some of you guys out there to help down in the comments, share more information about sublimation, and we're going to go from there. So before I send you guys to this unboxing, I just wanted to shout out 3 people who have been instrumental in helping me with the sublimation process. 2 of which you have YouTube channels, and 1 of which you've just been a resource and is working on becoming a supplier and may have a YouTube channel one day. So I'm going to link their YouTubes and Instagrams down below. You guys make sure you follow, and if you have some questions for them guys, I would consider them guys to be the experts. And the very, very first person is Caps on Fire, who has Cosmos Ink, who also sells conversion kits and different things like that. Also his own ink system for converting, and even for the Sawgrass 400, which isn't recommended that you use third-party ink until your warranty is about to run out, because that will void your warranty. The second person is Gina Gill. She also has a YouTube channel, and her thing is just say the word, and I'll make sure that's linked down in the description below. And the last person is Nobody's Business. He's on Instagram, and he's becoming a supplier of his own line of sublimation inks as well. So he'll be supplying some of the things for future videos. So those 3 people I'm counting on to be down in the description. Answer some of your questions to help me out. Again, as I am not an expert by any means, but as you guys know, this is my job, so I'm sticking to it. So let's get to this video. Okay, with sublimation, of course you need a printer, but I'm going to save the best part for last. I'm going to show you all the different accessories that I got myself with my sublimation setup. So here we go. Box number 1 here. Open it. All right. So obviously we have our packing slip. Don't need that. Trying to figure out what I'm going to start with. All right, so in here we have our Virtuoso printer ink, printer quick installation guide. Now, this is gonna be part 2. So the 3 parts of this video is actually gonna be the unboxing of it. The second video is gonna be on the computer, actually installing and setting up some artwork. And then the last part will be printing it. So I did this a little different than I usually do the heat presses, just because I felt this was a better transition and I didn't want to put everything in one video. And I got to figure out actually where I'm going to put this printer and different things like that. So with that being said, I just go ahead and that'll be part 2 video. We also have, all right, a tape dispenser, okay? Heat tape is key for not getting ghost images, making sure your images stay in place and getting them to your press, whether it's a mug press or your regular heat press. You want to try to take down your images or your graphics to make sure that they stay in place. So there's a tape dispenser and roll of heat tape. Now, I've had heat tape and I just used it like this. It is not like easy to like just tear heat tape. Let me see if I can get this bad boy open and show you that it's not like a Scotch tape so you need a dispenser. If you don't have a dispenser or Scotch tape, you kind of have to bite it. So a dispenser is definitely going to come in handy because you have to keep finding scissors to cut it. And just being able to hold your graphic image in place in one hand and actually grab the tape is going to be a key part. So this is definitely something that you want to pick up. It'll just make life a lot easier because as you can see, I kind of stretched this already. But you cannot just tear this and, you know, you kind of have to. So you can't even get it open this way. All right, so it was like I just had to stretch it out in order to break it open. So with that being said, you know, sometimes you overlook some little things. Hey, I don't need a tape dispenser. You really don't. You could use scissors, but to make life easier, you're definitely going to want to have some heat tape with a dispenser so that you can be holding your graphic down on one hand, pulling some tape and popping it in. So we got ourselves some heat tape. Another thing that you're gonna need, definitely gonna need this, is gonna be some type of paper. This is actually pro grade non-stick parchment paper. There's a lot of different craft papers and different things that you can use, but you're definitely gonna need this. This will stop dye from bleeding back to the other side of your heat press. As the gas is released with the sublimation process, you know, you put parchment paper over top of it and it'll definitely save your heat press. And sometimes what I used to find when I was doing sublimation stuff is that it will get onto the heating element and then end up pressing like a ghost image onto another shirt. Sometimes you can see it, sometimes you couldn't, but you want to make sure you use some type of parchment paper. We'll get into more details about that later. Okay, so the USB flash drive is going to, of course, have something to do with the computer here and getting everything set up. So we have a flash drive in here and our money printer ink. Okay, so we have our Sublimation ink and we're good to go there. Now, on to the big boy. All right, we have our Sawgrass 400 here. And you know what am I gonna say? This is the Sawgrass 400. The reason I went with the Sawgrass 400 when I really wanted to go with the 800 is I have to consider you guys, and I learned my lesson from getting the Geonite K20S. And a lot of you guys asking me, hey, you know, how much is it? We're heat pressure user, how much is it? And it's $1,600. And I don't want expensive equipment to intimidate you guys. So I decided to step back from myself and start with the Sawgrass 400 instead of the 800. And that's what I have here. And also I have some other sublimation topics coming. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel already and you want more information on sublimation, make sure you subscribe. I have a dedicated section on the homepage for sublimation as I do more things with sublimation. So let's pop this bad boy open. I can't wait, man. Can't wait. Again, you guys can't see this. I'm actually cutting the box open with my t-shirt side hustle weeder. My black weeder that I had manufactured specifically for the t-shirt side hustlers out there. So if you want to pick one up, go ahead and visit the website. As I crack this bad boy open. Now I have a question for you guys as we get to the printer here. And that question is, If you haven't started sublimation already, what's holding you back? What printer are you looking at? Put that in the comments below and let me know. I'm gonna pop this bad boy, this box here onto the chair next to me. All right, not too sturdy, but we're just gonna pop the printer out. Hopefully, we'll be good. All right, definitely got our styrofoam next to it. All right, we got the beauty here, and we have kit here. So, oops. All right, in this pack here, we have a little sample pack of things that you can sublimate on. This looks like a coaster, which is gonna be nice. This looks like a bag tag. So make a custom bag tag. You know, your boy likes to travel a lot. What does this say? Corkback coaster. Something else in here. Let me just take a look. Unisub thin maple magnet. So this is just a magnet that you can pop. It's like a wooden magnet. You can pop it into the refrigerator, sublimate something. Maybe we'll take this and put a picture of T'Challa on it and pop that up on there. And or maybe this was the magnet down here. Okay, so this piece here will go to the back of this wood maple and put this on the back. And then now we have a magnetic image. So we'll do that and pop that up onto the refrigerator. Definitely gonna use that for T'Challa here, who is the king of the house. So let's put this stuff back. All right, I'll just throw it off to the side. No, I get down. Boom. All right. Now, the Sawgrass Virtuoso definitely works on PC and Mac, and that's key because I really did not want to have to get some type of converter or use a different laptop, or get when I say converter, I mean run an installation of Windows on my Mac PC. Don't want to go through all of that stuff. Obviously, we have power cords and a USB cord. This is standard old school USB cord to hook up to a computer. Ooh, getting closer. We are getting closer. Ooh, come on. Getting there. Things taped up pretty good. Let's see what this smells like. This sounds like a license to print novelty money. Not big bills, you know, not the hundreds, but 10s and 20s. I'm definitely gonna be printing a lot of 10s and 20s with this bad boy. I can just smell it in the aroma. All right. Okay, so we got our Sawgrass 400 here. Looking like a beauty. All right, it's got a lot of little tape pieces, but let's take these tape pieces off and see exactly how this bad boy moves around. Boom. The printer head right here. Just a little thing to stop the printer head from moving. Yeah, this thing smells good, man. I'm trying to tell you. Smells like a good investment right here, man. This thing smells good. Definitely smells like a good investment. I'm not gonna take the clear panel off there. All right, there's the paper tray. All right, so it can take up to 8.5 wide sheets. So obviously 8.5 by 11 is standard, but then it also can take 8.5 by 14 sheets. So you can feed anything that is 8.5 by 11 into it. Ports for the USB and connection here, our power outlet. All right, so boom, cover that back up. Have our paper tray, okay. Paper loader, paper tray here. Put the sheets, go down here. Drop our ink. Now, something seems to be missing from this unboxing here. And I'm trying to think if I got another box. I'm pretty sure I didn't get another box that had to do with this, unless it's actually in with my heat press. So, right now I just realized that I'm missing the actual sublimation paper. So that's a good thing that I did not plan to do this whole video in one shot. But we did get sublimation paper. Actually, comes with the kit. And everything that I got with this bad boy is gonna be down in the description. This kit is about a $600 setup in its whole entirety. So we got the Sawgrass Virtuoso 400, and we got our Sublimation ink. We're missing our 110 sheets of text print 8.5 by 11. So don't worry about that. I'll cover that once I get to the third part of this video, which will be actually the printing of it. I got 110 sheets of that. It actually comes with the kit. So what we actually added to the sublimation kit, because that doesn't come with it, is our pro-grade non-stick parchment paper, our heat tape, and our tape dispenser. And everything just kind of butts up to around 600 bucks. So if you guys are planning on purchasing a Sawgrass 400, 800, go ahead down in the description below. When you're ready to purchase, click my affiliate link, and that's just your way of helping supporting the channel and keeping the channel going. It gives me a little bit of a commission to allow me to buy more stuff, because this stuff is expensive. Also, anytime you shop with Heat Press Station, you can use hpn.tshirtsidehustle.com and shop away, and then that'll be another way for you guys to support the channel. So now I'm gonna pose another question for you guys who have already started in sublimation, and that question is very, very simple. Should I have started with the 800 or is the 400 enough? And also, do you think that I should have converted a printer? So I'm also gonna spill the beans, and I will be doing a conversion of a Workforce 7720 or 7710 in the very near future. I actually wanna do two, one with the continuous ink system and one with the regular ink system, to see exactly how that bad boy works and give you guys my thoughts. I really think if you're just getting into sublimation and you're not a super technical person, or you're not into searching forms or repairing or running cleaners or trying to troubleshoot with technology, I think you should truly and honestly go with the Sawgrass, one of the two Sawgrass systems, because you want to have a system that you can just plug and play and get direct help when you're having any troubles. You got your perfect ink. It's not like something that you have to actually convert and run a lot of printer clean heads and all of that good stuff. Although you still will have to troubleshoot if you run into problems. It's just a system, and you guys know how I'm big on systems. Systems can save you time, and by saving time, you save money and all of that good stuff. So let us know, what do you think someone should start with if you already have one of the two? I know some people out there have purchased the 400 and then went back and said, hey, I wish I got the 800, and now have two, and probably will sell the 400, whatever the case is. I think this will be fine for me. This will get my 8.5 by 11 sheets, and I will be also starting a business with this bad boy and selling you guys sublimation sheets 8.5 by 11 and maybe some 13 by 19, and I already have the 16 by 20 sheets for you guys. But once I get the Workforce up and running, I will have that bad boy set up, and I will have 3 different size sheets for you guys to choose from, and you can just purchase it sheets without, to see if you want to get started with, you know, this type of business, sublimation business. All right, guys, stay tuned for part 2 of sublimation. This has been your boy Stan Banks from T-Shirt Side Hustle. Peace.